In my younger years, yes, but that's because we're young, and the guy I was with is young too, so I can eat his head like that.
But like, what do you mean?
And that works.
But like, can you explain to me, like don't be general, like, because I want to know.
All right, my first real relationship, which is my first baby father, my first real relationship. I cheated multiple times. He also cheated on me. We both cheated on each other.
It's okay. We're talking about you.
Okay.
We don't need you to put him under the bus with you. Just talk about you.
Y'all making me snort.
And you did that in the mic.
I know.
What did that apology process look like?
Okay. Dope. I definitely had to put on a show when it came to the crying. Like, literally, I was outside crying every day.
With a boombox?
It was rough. There was one time that it was raining. I swear I will never forget that day. It was raining. I was literally outside in the rain, like psychotic. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? But I want to make him forgive me, so I'm going to do it. You know?
What exactly were you doing outside?
Waiting for him to let me in.
Screaming out the window, let me in.
Because he didn't want to forgive me in the beginning. But eventually, like, they give in. It's called manipulation. Like, you know, let's be honest.
Not forgiveness.
Like, if I'm being honest,
God.
you know.
But how do you manipulate them, right? Like, I get what you're saying.
By not giving up and constantly still feeding the narrative of, I'm sorry.
How long
So were you not sorry? Why is it manipulation?
You know why it was manipulation? Because it still happened again. So that's how it's manipulation. It's not real. It's not a genuine sorry if you
cheated with the same person? Sorry.
No, different person. No, I'm being honest. This is my younger years, so don't judge me.
No, we're not.
This is the no judgment zone. Don't play me.
We're not judging you. I'm honestly just trying to figure out how does it look like from a woman's point of view on what does she have to do to get a man to take her back when he's cheated.
All right, so
she's cheated.
But you guys are asking me about my a cheating situation, so that's when I was younger. I'm just saying right now, I have been in a similar situation, but I don't think it was cheating. But the person felt like it was cheating. You know, me and the person broke up, and I did me while we were separated, but they felt like that was cheating because we were still tied together. But even then, the person still accepted me back in. And with that situation, I still had to like almost try to make him forgive me as if I cheated, even though I felt like I didn't cheat. He did.
What were you doing though?
Constantly explaining to him that I'm sorry. Almost like
do you call
almost
him?
like rubbing his ego, constantly, you know, explaining how I felt. I'm so sorry. I regret it. Like, I regret it constantly rubbing his ego, making him understand that how much I regret it, how much I wish I never did it. You know, besides that, moving a certain way, giving the location, you know, calling him, letting him know my every move. Even though he has my location, I'm letting him know what I'm doing, constantly on top of that, like making sure I don't give him any doubt of like, oh, what is she doing right now? Who is she with?
But that's when he already accepted you back.
Correct.
So what I'm saying is, all right, so now we have a small gap, right? That isn't being answered. So you have the part where you're like, I'm being apologetic, right? Mm-hmm. You're saying you're being consistent in your apologies.
Correct.
Can I ask you how long did it take you to be consistent in your apologies before he started to say okay and bring you back in?
Like 2 months.
So about 60 days of consistency.
Correct.
Was there any point where this person was ignoring you?
Yes. The very beginning. Like when it first happened.
How long was that for, that he ignored you?
A month.
So 30 days without seeing you. Ignore you?
And speaking to you realistically, like you would text him and he would just like...
He would just leave me unseen.
So there's no sex for 30 days.
Correct.
So maybe day 31, did you give him sex?
No.
So
he didn't want it.
But this is the older me. The younger me, yes, I did that.
No, I'm talking about the situation.
But the situation now, the older me, no.
Okay.
No sex was involved. It wasn't like, because it's a much more mature situation. And it's more like he's hurt. He was hurt. You know, so he's not gonna want to have sex with me. I'm not gonna approach him with sex because he can look at me like I'm crazy.
But I just don't understand how you formulated or how you said you were stroking his ego.
Because I feel like I don't like to do that. I don't like to stroke people's egos.
But wouldn't you call that reassurance because you're the one that did wrong? Like, I don't think that's stroking his
All
ego.
right, maybe you're right.
So wouldn't that be part of the apology tour?
All right, fine, you're right. Maybe I used the wrong words.
Okay.
Now, so this situation took 2 months. Now, the first one that you were speaking about, how long did that take?
They were younger, though.
We were
Yeah,
younger.
they were younger, but
That took right away.
And sex fixed
right
it
away.
all.
Sex fixed it all. Like
that's crazy.
sex
Did
fixed
you?
it all.
All right,
Like,
let me ask you a
sex
question.
was a big glue that kept us together.
Especially when you're young.
You know, it was a very toxic relationship. There was domestic violence involved. There was cheating involved.
I was just
It
in
was
a
a
relationship
lot.
like last
It
year.
was a lot going on.
Did
You
that
know,
all the time.
so the sex is what
What?
kept us together. So of course the sex allowed him to forgive me.
Did
That's
you
a
ever
what?
say, well, you cheated on me too?
Of course.
Yeah,
I would lose my shit.
1,000 times.
Yo.
You never,
Like
you
you
never
do it, so I do it. You gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too. Like
You never had a girl cheat on you and you took her back for real?
I never had a girl cheat on me that I even know of in my life.
Mm.
So like, and
That part.
I say that because in my
Like, I don't
I
know
would
these
think that she was
situations.
good, but again, I told you women are good liars too. So, I don't know if they did or if they didn't. So I never had to take a woman back from cheating. I pray I never have to. But if that situation does come forth, then I would just have to see, obviously what's going on. Could I live with it? I can't tell you I can. I can't tell you I can't because I'm on the outside looking in, but I could tell you like this, depending on how much I do for a woman will depend on how much of a deal breaker it is. If I don't do much for her, I'm not going to be as tied to it.
so, how much you've invested in her will depend on how, like, if you want to actually save the relationship. Is what you're saying. Like, if
Yeah,
you
like-
invested so much into her, you may be more prone to saving the relationship.
Yeah, but like I don't want to use the word invested because some people will take it as money. But yeah,
No, but
No, but we're
invested
not talking-
time.
we're not talking about money.
invested,
like
you know,
I would say
There's different ways
how
to invest.
serious, how much I put into her, right?
Yeah.
If I put in a lot of love, focus, energy, if I put in all like my eggs in one basket, then I would not take her back. I would never take a woman back for cheating on me if I put all my eggs in one basket.
I thought you were going to say the opposite.
If I put like 4 eggs in the basket and I kept the other 8 to myself, I might take her back because I might somehow say, well, you were withholding a lot of yourself. So, this person probably could feel that you were withholding and this person probably wanted more, or, it would depend on the situation, but I'll be more open-minded to, potentially taking a woman back if I wasn't even taking it serious. And honestly, if I wasn't taking it serious, I wasn't taking her cheating serious either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't taking the whole thing serious.
Mm.
Now, when I'm taking it serious, it's an automatic deal breaker for me. I can't. I won't even be able to look at you the same. Because, like, if I put all my eggs in one basket and you chop the bottom off, that means everything I got is falling to the ground. And now I got to recoup and rebuild everything.
Yeah.
And to rebuild everything, just for me to put my eggs in another basket in your hands, I don't trust your hands anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I could do that. But again, I'm speaking from the outside looking in.
I think that's affected the fact that you haven't been cheated on and knew about it.
Knew about it.
No, he said
exactly.
knew about it.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The fact that you haven't been
I'm just
cheated on and knew
reiterating.
about it probably makes a lot of the way you are.
Correct.
Because as a man, if you have been cheated on and you have known about it, then I feel like that battle that leads to a war and then the war dies down, that's like a whole different lesson in life altogether, and it'll change your view on women completely, and like how you move and like how many eggs you put into that next basket or any basket for that matter. It'll jade you, and kind of like the same with women. I feel that when
Mhm.
you get cheated on, like you put all that next stuff on another man, or you make the next man do so much more, and
Correct.
just to whatever.
You
and
kind of
then-
know when to put all your eggs in the basket. You wait for it. You don't just do it at the beginning.
No, but like, you know what? I'm going to say I jaded myself because I was the guy who always accomplished the impossible woman. That was my thing. I
Yeah,
want
so you thought that's what you did.
Well, I'm saying like that woman has never cheated. That woman can't even imagine herself cheating. She's beautiful and I like that. I would accomplish my goals with her, right? And then, I would know, I mean, the situation would never come to the light, you know what I'm saying? But I would know that, like, damn, even the ones that you think are good aren't. And I know there's better people out there than me, at the game. And I know that there's more people like me at the game. So, like, for me to rule it out I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
you just got smarter.
I really just I just accepted the game.
That
you know what I'm saying?
The ones that you think that are good aren't. It's the ones that you think that are good have the capability of making the mistake.
Yes,
I feel like everybody has the capability.
Yeah, everyone has the capability. Like everyone's human, so it's not like you can put not cheating on.
I think
anyone more than the other.
Where like it's not gonna happen to me. It can't happen to me. I'm that like I always get what I want. It's always gonna be good. Like that positive affirmation mindset.
Yeah, but that also boosts your ego, and that's not even
not healthy.
Correct.
It's not even realistic if you think about it. Because if you've never been hurt, in like that manner, then you can't really say.
It's like pain builds character.
You scared me.
Yeah, but you didn't really care about her.
No. Hold on, time out. There was one girl that did get me good. She got me good.
In your 20s?
I was like 17.
How about in your you're not 30 yet?
No, it's only happened at one time.
Wait till your 30s, bro.
Nah, because the thing is, at 30, I'm really playing a different game, and you might not see me at 8 at the table.
You know what I'm thinking about, though?
I might go the Amanda route.
You know what I'm thinking about, though, Rico? When it comes to like,
you definitely would.
I'm going the Amanda route.
Definitely would, because
it's different.
Me, Amanda?
That you haven't been cheated on that you know about.
Yeah.
Like you like 35, and God forbid, and I ain't talking nothing about your relationship. Or nothing
yeah.
But God forbid. That shit right there, the fact you have kids with a woman and you are a bonus dad, I'm not gonna call you stepfather, but like a bonus dad, like for that to happen, that's the shit that make niggas just fucking like wild.
That's what I was gonna say, Rico. Let me say something based off of what Rome just said.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. So you want to hear a crazy story?
No, wait. Let me say something.
I'll tell you a crazy story. All right, go ahead.
Okay, let's hear Naisha's point.
I'm thinking
I do want to hear the story.
I'm thinking now about this cheating aspect, right? Thinking about the red string theory.
Red string theory.
Correct. Like the theory of fate and soulmates and people that are destined to be in your life by fate. Could there be situations like that where like you've cheated or the person cheats on you and it was meant to happen like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like they were meant to be in your life and you were meant to go through that, or you were meant to do that. You were meant to put that person through that, or whatever the case may be, because of this red string theory. Well, like, I am a firm believer in our shit is written. Like, absolutely, there may be different paths and we may move around a little bit and mess stuff up, but our shit is written for the most part. And the people that come across us, they meant to be here. And there goes that feeling of like deja vu, or like I've met people where I'm like, well, I feel like I know you. Like, well, I'm so comfortable with you already. You know, like I'm not like that cool with everybody.
And I'm charming.
But
people fuck with me.
That goes back to the red string theory, which is like they're meant to be in your life by fate.
But I'll
be telling myself that, honestly, just to make myself feel better, because I'm like, nah, there got to be a lesson behind this. Like,
well, there is.
Correct.
This couldn't have happened to me just for no reason.
Saying, could it be somebody cheating on you? Could it be you cheating on somebody? Are you giving them the lesson, or you know, like is it a part of the story that's written?
Yeah, you're not.
Listen, I'm giving you. I'm sorry. I was in one situation where this one guy, he never forgave anybody for cheating ever in his life. He forgave me, and I swore on everything that I was giving him a lesson. I'm like, I'm teaching you how to have patience, because
people in my life tell me that.
How to have patience. I'm teaching you how to forgive, because he never forgave anybody for anything in his life. He was such a grudge holder that I used to be like, that's not good. Like, I'm not like that. I'm sorry. Everybody's different. No judgment zone. Everybody's different. I'm the type of person that if you stab me today, I won't forget it, but I will forgive you tomorrow. I am like that as a person. And it sucks because sometimes people walk over you. But I believe in karma, and I believe that I'm a good person. I try to be a good person. I try not to be stuck on. And I just don't like negativity. Like,
Naisha,
why am I gonna sit here and hold this grudge against you? Why are you gonna affect my life?
Me
No,
and Karma,
I'm
your
we
sorry.
name,
girls.
but your
Me-
name
me and
isn't
Karma, we
Karma.
girls.
Your name is Naisha.
That's right.
So it's not your job to be teaching nobody a lesson.
All right, but
But
if I do something, it could be your lesson.
But she's not appointing it as her
I'm not-
job.
exactly.
Sometimes it's
I'm
just for
saying,
that
what if
person's
I did
life.
it because I did it?
No,
and that
because
is your
Naisha
lesson?
made it very fucking
Stop it.
clear. Naisha made it very clear that it was the opposite, and Naisha knew before. She's like, you know what? You always say that, you know, you won't forgive nobody, and I know my history, and I know I made niggas forgive me. You don't even know you're gonna forgive me one day. That's where it's a subconscious program, like it's premeditated.
Yes.
It's
But
premeditated.
I would say that I do believe you can fuck your faith up, fuck your red string theory up, right? You can cut that shit
Yeah,
by accident. You can break it.
you can fuck it up.
And,
for sure.
Wait, sorry. Is this
But I don't know, I
invisible
feel
or
like-
is this a real red
I'm not
string?
saying they're the
No, it's
only
invisible.
one. I'm not
But
saying
I
they're the
feel
only
like
one.
even if you fuck it up, there's always gonna be that tie, and I feel like it can always still come back to you.
Yeah, but the tie is the tie.
I feel
And
like it can always come back to you. So do you really fuck it up? No. You alter your path based on your decision that you made, which altered your path, and you kind of fucked it up.
But you're speaking for somebody else. So you're speaking with the mentality that no matter what happens, you can
What's meant for you is meant for you.
No, you can literally be what this person is going to accept back in their life. And that's where you're taking away their free will of them. So like my thing is sometimes there's some people when they close that door, it's locked. And matter of fact, the building is burned down. It doesn't even exist. So it doesn't matter how many lefts, rights.
Then that person wasn't meant for you.
No.
That's
No,
what I'm
it's not
saying.
that.
Like, that's how
It's
I
not
feel.
that. You didn't know how to live in that house. You didn't know how to make that house a home. You didn't know how to be with that
I don't
person.
believe that. I feel like that person may have been for the moment. Because I do believe not everybody's meant to last forever in your life.
But some people
There's for the
are.
moment people, and then some
But
people
there's the
are,
people
but not
that
everybody.
But the people that are, you can still ruin it and make it temporary.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm trying to say. There are some people who can be in your life forever and they will help you, they will guide you, they will love you, they will treat you right. But if you decide to bite the apple, right? If you decide to jump ship, you can ruin this forever person and make them a temporary person. And the problem that happens is you have to go through a whole long journey and a whole new direction of a path to find somebody like that, and it's rare. It takes a long time. So if you find somebody who's good, who's actually treating you the way that you want them to, the way that you want to be treated, and caring for you and looking after you the way that you would like, you gotta really treat these people with delicacy, because you might not get another one.